Hey, peace to the gods and goddesses on planet Kai. Peace to planet Kai herself, the sun, everything but spirit and soul. Everything but spirit and soul to elements, elemental beings, nature, insects, animals, and everything but spirit and soul alike. Grand Rising, for those of you human beings who understand uh, where you are and who we are and who you are, much love and respect to you. So, just quickly, in A1 of all ages that tunes in, I appreciate you all. This is not for views, this is not for likes, this is simply for the message. So, I don't care if it's two people that end up liking it out of 1,000 that views it, the message is going to hit where it's going to hit. And that's all that matters. So, with that being said, just real briefly, yeah, it's kind of cold today. They turned on their weather machines. They couldn't wait to turn those on. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't wait to turn them motherfuckers on. But it's a little nippy out there. But what you call it? I just want to talk about quickly just being godly. Being godly in everything that we do. And what I mean by being godly in everything that we do, I mean by it doesn't matter whether you play sports, draw, paint, you ride BMX bikes, you do tricks, skateboards, you do competitive shooting, like anything that you do, be godly in everything that you do. I don't necessarily want to say the workplace because we know the workplace is slavery. The key goal is to be working for ourselves, making our own money. So, and not be in the workplace, right? Being godly in everything that you do, meaning that first remembering that this is this matrix that we in, that we just enjoy some of the things of the Matrix. But we do understand that this is the Matrix, right? And that a lot of what you see is not real. A lot of what you see is what you're supposed to see as a distraction to keep you from self, if you get what I'm saying. So, being godly in everything that you do, like for instance, content creators, like YouTube content creators, Twitch, for those who play video games. There's nothing wrong with playing video games. I play games, right? There's nothing wrong with playing video games, but be godly in what we do. So if you're gonna stream, right? But make sure we keeping it where we can also kick knowledge. We can also show other content creators and other people who views how we should treat each other while we play these games. Because a lot of us are very rude and we sometimes don't understand there may be a kid on the line, or maybe somebody who's having a bad day. And there may be a god or goddess who's on the game just to take away from having a hard time or a hard life. Maybe they need a hug. Maybe they need encouraging words. We have to reverse the avenues that they use for distractions to reach the masses. We have to use the avenues of distractions that they put in front of us to reach the masses. So, if you're making content for video games like I do, which I'm about to get back into doing, right? Because I don't play games as often as I used to, besides the symbols for the conscious mind. Because, what is in my mouth? What's this? Piece of hair? God damn it. And then they won't come off. My tongue. Oh, there we go. So, what you call it? So, there's nothing wrong with making this content, but like I said, let's do it in a way that because the corporate world, internet, all these things are gonna crash. Y'all better get with it, right? The sun is gonna get brighter. Second sun is gonna be here. And we're gonna be back in nature. For those of you who love your phones and love your TVs and love all of these distractions, good luck, right? Good luck because those things are disappearing. This is not what we didn't create this system. This system was created against us, and their time is up. So yeah, it has to fall apart. Now is the time that it's going to fall apart. So why not use it now within this moment, not time, but within this moment to reverse all the things that they have put here in front of us and now use it to awaken the masses. So if you play sports, if you play basketball, ain't nothing wrong with playing basketball. If you want to do music, ain't nothing wrong with doing music. Just don't sell the fuck out. Be godly in everything that you do. Family. You can play basketball. You could be on the TV, but be a god about yours. Stand up, have that back straight, chest out. God voice, God tone, God is voice. God is strength, God strength. God masculine, God is feminine energy. Yeah, let it show. Ain't nothing wrong with being up there playing basketball. They want to put everything else in our face on the media, enchantress. They want to put everything up on the TV and thing on the screens right here to get to these retinas. And we say use magnetic fields to fuck with your head. Imagery that they send to you. TV lecture coming up soon. So why not take that and reverse it? That's exactly what they did to us. They learned our system, came in, and snaked us out, and invaded us, and destroyed our banks. And now it's payback. Okay? So we have to take this system and reverse it. You can play your basketball. Play sports. Let motherfuckers know the God is here. I may pay for the Brooklyn Nets, but the God is here. Yeah, God is here. You may not be as famous as you would like to be, but truth is truth. Because the gods and the goddesses are here. Be godly in what you do. Ain't nothing wrong with doing music. Just don't sell out. Don't be out there talking about killing your own people. Don't be out there talking about selling drugs to your own people, hurting your own people, disrespecting the goddesses. We gotta be godly in everything that we do. Now is the time. You can't be godly and then not have no money. That's not the way it go. You ever seen what a Anunnaki god looks like? We're royalty. See the stuff that we wear? We can manifest any and everything. Yeah. So go get yours. But be godly about it, though. Don't vibrate low. I didn't say go chase, because we don't chase a thing. That's what they want you to do. Because if you're chasing blindly. You just, I want the money. And you tripping and falling on everything in front of you in life. No, and not can't even figure out why you can't get right. Because you're too busy chasing. And you ain't pacing. You're too busy chasing. And your ass ain't pacing. Because you ain't got to chase shit. Don't you know your ass can meditate? Don't you know there's certain crystals that you can meditate with? Don't you know there's certain affirmations that you can say? You just meditate and you go within. And thus it shall be. Ashe. Say Ashe, and thus it shall be. You can say Ashe once. You can say Ashe 3 times. You can say Ashe 6 times. You can say Ashe 9 times. Because 9 is the highest number. 9 is the most powerful number. 9 is us. 9 ether beings. 9 is us. So you can say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. And thus it shall be. And it is Ashe. Ooh, don't play with my energy. Don't play with my energy. We have to be godly in everything that we do. Ashe. Everything that we do. We gotta reverse this. The time is now. He who winneth souls must be wise. He who winneth souls must be wise. For all you Christians, you know that line, don't you? Because that's in the Bible. But you know, that's from us. That's from us. He who winneth souls must be, yes. To win our people back, we got to be wise about it. This is why we got to hit all angles in all areas. Yes. We can act and make movies, but let them know what you stand for. Let them know who you are. Make your own movies. Make your own comedy. Make your own action. It's back to nature soon. You can't tell me your internet is fine as fuck. You can't tell me your bandwidth, your signals is strong, is up as shit, and you just paid your bill. So you know your shit fresh. You done resetted your router like a motherfucker like 4 times. Your shit fresh. Your shit still fucking up, right? My shit still be fucking up. The lights still be flickering. Hey, what y'all playing? The power still go out around here. In this part of town. Hey, now and then it still go out. There ain't no heat waves. You know they turn on they weather machines out there. Fucking with my fucking trees and plants and my animals and insects and shit. Can't hide it anymore. The water. The water. Have y'all seen the footage of the whales, the seals, the alligators, the fucking, not the sharks, what was the fourth one? Washing, not even washing up ashore. They are swimming onto the beach to get out the water. Just watch the footage. They are lined up at the beach. They're lined up at the shore. Not dead. They're not dead. They swam there. For a reason. They got their ass up out the motherfucking water. Was there killer whales up there? I ain't seen no dolphins on the beach. They're almost. They wasn't on the beach. Think about it. Signs and symbols for the conscious mind. Why they getting out the water? What's in the water? Come on now. It can't be hidden. It's coming out, bruh. So we have to be paying attention. We gotta be paying attention. We have to take the system that they have put against us and reverse it now and use it to win the souls back. Get in tune with your light language, shade. That is a language amongst all. That language is DEA changing, inside life changing, aura changing, energy changing, physical body changing. And once you unlock that, once you use it, there's no way you cannot hear it. You can't unhear it. Once the energy rises, you just hear the words within. And it's your words. You could be driving and just be thinking on greatness and the energy of Planet Kai, the love of ancestors, whatever boosts your energy and gets your energy up. The moment you practice light language, you begin to practice it often. Once that energy rises in you begin to hear it, and you can feel like a knot right here, like the energy ready to burst out and the words ready to fly. That is a language all on its own. That's a power all on its own. Now it's time to flip and reverse. Yes. You know, for those of you who, and I'm talking about all avenues, for those of you who make things, and you can make things for a living. Be godly in everything that you do. In everything that you do. You can make couches. You can make chairs. You could whatever. It's whatever you into making, welding, whatever. Be godly in everything that you do. You can grow a business. You can make a business. You can make shit. Yeah. Make some godly shit too. Because it's time that we start putting these images in front of the kids, in front of people, because they're putting everything else in front of our kids. They're putting all the distractions in front of the kids, all the hidden messages, all the secret ritual trends and everything like that. They're putting these in front of the kids. They're putting it in front of you to program you, to get to you through these screens, to get to you. So why not now? Then now show what it's supposed to be and what it's supposed to look and how it's supposed to look. Can you imagine how many people will begin to walk in God in the God's image? The more you see it, it's like a Jordan. Jordan come out, it's nice as fuck. I got it. That motherfucker got it on. The third person I walk past gonna see you. I got it. He got, oh, that thing is, that's a good shoe. He got it. He got it. He doing it. He doing it. Okay, let me go check this shoe out. Now imagine 100 other people thinking like that. It's the same thing. We gotta start putting this image out there. We gotta start showing the world what the gods and goddesses is and what we look like and how we dress and how we speak and how we separate ourselves from this matrix, Ashe. Yes, use these avenues. So like I said, you can make shit. Let motherfuckers know God made this. Because we are the first scientists. We are the first inventors. We are the creators. So yeah, let them know. There is no need now to do what we do and do it for anything other than being godly. Because now is the time. Like I said, not saying enjoy yourself. Just remember where you are and who you are as you enjoy yourself. There's nothing wrong with doing all these things. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be a person that will be on TV. Okay, you want to be on TV. Okay. But what is your mission? Are you going to sell out? Are you going to remain true? Because all these other images and false teachings and false viewing where we show these false things on TV that people think that is real. When will we now display greatness on the screen? Because they know they can't hide it no more. They know shit happening out there. They know shit getting real. And we talking about your higher ups, your elites, your reptilians, and the human beings have teamed up with the reptilians. They know what's up. They know how strong you are. They know how powerful you are. They know. That's why the reptilians teamed up with the human beings. They know how powerful you are. They know how powerful we are. So if they teaming up, why we not teaming up? Why we not pulling it together, getting this shit jumping? Why we not? Let's take it back. Let's take it back. Let's take it back where we ain't gotta speak their language. We don't gotta use their trickology on the words. We don't have to say good morning. We don't have to say the H word. Imagine if you heard gods and goddesses speaking like gods and goddesses. Imagine you walk down the street, you just heard a group of god and goddesses speaking like gods and goddesses. Okay, so before I go, I leave with this: the Jeffrey Dahmer show on Netflix, episode 4, I think it was. I think it was, right? Alright, so I saw this last night, which instantly it was a sign and symbol to me. Alright. So it was on the TV last night. Now, I wasn't watching it per se, but it was on the TV. Right? So the goddess had it on the TV, and I look at it, just to see, because it's Jeffrey Dahmer. And I heard people talking about it. Oh, you gotta check it out, whatever have you, whatever have you. So I go to look at it just to check the screen as I'm watching it. In this particular part of episode 4, I think it is, and if you're not up to episode four, I do apologize, but this is a sign and symbol for me, which was magnificent that I saw. So I'm going to review it anyway. So here we are. In this particular scene, Jeffrey Dahmer, would do things with guys, right? So in this particular case, a lot of times he would do things with our black men, our gods. So in this particular scene here, he was at the club, at the gay club, ready to do his thing, ready to see who he can pick up and then take them home and I guess do his thing. So and kill him and eat him. So he's at the bar. He's watching this guy named Tony across the hall. I mean across the room, and he's dancing with his friend. His friend tells him, "Go over there. He's checking you out, whatever the case may be." Tony goes over there. All right. So Tony goes over there and he meets with him, and they end up having a drink, whatever the case may be, and they end up going to have a dance. So check this out. They have a drink, they go to have a dance. They're dancing. Now remember, we have spirit and soul. We spirit is electricity, soul is magnetism, our creativity, right? So they're dancing. Now, as you could assume, and if you did, your assumption is correct. Poor little Jeffrey cannot keep up on beat, right? Because he has spirit, he has electricity, but he doesn't have soul. Human beings don't have soul. They have spirit, but they do not have soul. They lack creativity. So, as the rhythm is playing, he cannot catch their beat for shit. But Tony is on beat, dancing his ass off. The craziest part about that with Mr. Tony is that Tony is deaf. Tony cannot hear the beat. But he is dancing and he is on point. Jeffrey Dahmer then goes and asks him, as Jeffrey Dahmer's dancing, trying to get his shit right, because his movement ain't right. It's fucked up. Little Jimmy can't get right. Should have been his name, because he couldn't been more offbeat than on beat. You get what I'm saying? So he was so he was so much offbeat. He was kind of on beat. It was ridiculous. So he's trying to get his shit right to the thing, and his movements wasn't it. But Tony is just kicking it, smooth as fuck. The god kicking it. Hey, but he can't hit shit. He asks Tony. He says to Tony, "How can you move like that? How can you do that?" He grabs Jeffrey Dahmer's hand, puts it to the heart chakra or solar plexus, damn near the solar plexus chakra. He went, put his hand there, took his hand, put it there. He's dancing, took his hand, put it there, boom. Instantly, Jeffrey Dahmer was at ease and caught on to the beat, and he aligned that motherfucker like a motherfucker. I said, "Oh shit, ain't like that's how it is, ain't that?" at how you can witness our greatness from the smallest to the biggest thing. And you cannot do what we do. And for the likes of things of you, you can't. You have to ask, how do you do that? And it takes us to show you how it's done. We taught you how to walk. We taught you how to stand upright and walk. We taught you how to talk it out. We taught you how to use your words. Jeffrey can't get right. And Tony showed him. And instantly he fell in line with the vibes, with the energy. Instantly he knew who's in charge here. Watch it. Then another incident happens. They're in the house now. Jeffrey Dahmer's in one of those movies where he's ready to kill some shit. He gets the hammer. He got his hammer. He got the hammer. He got his hands behind his back. He's about to ready to go hit Tony. He asks Tony, "Are you leaving?" Tony says, "I gotta go for a little bit," because he had to go do something. Right? You know Jeffrey Dahmer got abandonment issues. So Tony's ready to get the fuck up out of there because he got some shit to do real quick. Jeffrey Dahmer got the hammer behind his back, asking him not to leave. You know, don't leave me, don't abandon me. I forgot the exact words. Don't disappear on me, some shit. So at that moment, as Jeffrey's chaotic animal-like instincts, right? Because, you know, human beings are spliced from several animals. So as that barbaric instinct to kill arises in him, he has a hammer behind his back. It arises in him. He wants to hurt poor Tony over here. Tony walks up to him. Tony don't know that he has a weapon. Tony walks up to him and gives him a hug. Gives Jeffrey Dahmer a hug right there. Boom. Hugged him. And Jeffrey Dahmer's face changed instantly. He dropped the hammer, his hands went down, and once again, he succumbed to the power of the god. You see how you use King Kong with the white lady to calm King Kong down, to calm the beast down? Yeah, let's reverse that. It's us that calms you guys down. Because you guys were created from the petri dish, spliced from many animal, several animal. That's why we made cannabis. For the cannibals. To keep you calm. As well as we use it to decalcify our pineal gland and get high and go to higher levels. Yes. You can sit there and put up pictures and put things. Everything is in reverse, y'all. Please pay attention. They put a lot of shit in reverse. But I saw that instantly in that episode. If I could explain it clearer, maybe I would on a better day. But that's exactly what I saw. He instantly calmed down and did not kill Tony. Now I'm not gonna ruin the rest of the show after that. But yeah, that's what happened. Calm that man down. And then he walked right out the house. Ain't nothing like God and Goddess power. Ain't nothing like God and Goddess energy, but more so, more so, more so. It ain't nothing like pure love and a genuine hug. You let a goddess hug him. Let a goddess hug you. Goddess, let a God hug you. With no hidden agenda, just with positive intent. Let a goddess hug you. Let a God hug you. I guarantee you, change your life. So that's all I wanted to get off with that one. Yeah. So make sure that we're being godly in everything that we do right there, man. Be godly in everything that we do. Movies, TV shows, and everything like that. Sounds and symbols for the conscious mind. Make sure you're watching it with your third eye. Don't just enjoy it. Make sure you're watching it because there's some symbols up in there. So pay attention. Keep your eyes open. The time is now. I love y'all. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace, family.